So I spent 3 nights in Walmarts now in a row, different Walmarts. Slept really well with those cardboard cutouts for my windows. And now I'm going to use my Discovery Pass to its advantage and go to Fort Wellington in Prescott. I just arrived here. It opens in a couple of minutes. And then I'm going to go for a river walk. I like this old boat. It's pretty cool. These were objects that were found from the wreck site of the boat. This is a much smaller fort than the ones I have visited, but they did do some battles. This is the officers' quarters. Oh, this is pretty nice. I could live here. Oh, this is the kitchen. And the dining area. This was the latrine. Oh my gosh. This was, I think, the ladies' latrine. And then the officers' latrine. With a dome-style ceiling. Different weapons, cannonballs. Used during from 1812 to 1849. Guns. These steel doors to the storage room. This is the store. So Fort Wellington is the site of 2 forts. The first constructed during the War of 1812 and was the main post for the defense of the St. Lawrence River communication line between Montreal and Kingston. The second fort was completed in 1839 on the same location and played an important defensive role during the Upper Canada Rebellion. Leather and wood musket cartridge box and waist belt. This is the Guardsman's sleeping platform. They just slept all in a row on this. A little heat. one of their guns. Oh, some old slippers in China. Because when in the second fort, the soldiers were allowed their wives and their children to come with them. This tunnel leads to a reinforced stone room with little turrets so they can just shoot out. It's another line of defense. Oh, it's pretty uneven. Okay. Here's the little places for them to shoot out of all the way around. Of course, they wouldn't have all this hydro. So just in that one block building, there would be 100 men. And the officers' quarters, that first building that we saw, one officer lived there. Wow. So they must have been really cramped. Right over there is New York. There's about a mile between us. Along the river walk is, but this is kind of nice out today. Just took my sweater off. Here you can see the main fort. It's up there, and this mound here, you can see it, is where the advanced battery building would be to protect the fort. This is the remains of the old ferry dock. And there was a railway down here. I guess that path I'm going on is a railway path. You can see those birds up there. Dogs. They weigh about 200 pounds. English Mastiffs. Wow. Huge. We are now at the location of the Battle of the Windmill. So after the 1837 rebellions, many rebels fled to the U.S., where a few joined the American sympathizers in a new attempt to overthrow British rule in Canada. And on November 12, 1938, 190 men landed here and seized the windmill and nearby buildings. The locals remained loyal, reported to the militia units. Within a few days, there were 2,000 militia and regulars supported by naval vessels, and they attacked the mill. British guns did little damage to the mill. The insurgents, seeing no way out, surrendered on the 16th of November. So this battle lasted 4 days. 11 were executed and 60 were exiled to Australia. What is left is the windmill that was then turned into a lighthouse and about 10% of the battlefield. Just taking a little walk, a break. I've been stopping at riverfront spots, reading a little bit. Now I'm just going to take a little walk through the woods. I'm just stopping everywhere. Well, it doesn't look like I'm going much further. Looks like there's a tree down right across the trail. I will approach and have a little look. But I don't want to be in the long grass and get ticks, lots of ticks. Okay, I think I'm going to give this one a miss. Maybe. I didn't let a tree beat me. I walked around it. Wow, it is windy. Keep the camera still. Go up and have a look. Canadian and the British flag. So this is erected in honor of the brave men who fought and fell in the victory of Chrysler's Farm on the 11th of November 1813. It was erected by the Canadian Parliament in 1895. Little train depot for the little train that runs around here. I like lily pads. Those flowers are pretty. There's some pink ones there. And over there we've got white ones. This is where I'm hoping to sleep tonight. This will be my view. Dinner of beans and rice. Now I'm drinking some chai and reading. I have not read much this trip. Still on the first book. We've had some mighty winds. There's a tree right out of the ground there. These are all grave markers. St. John's Cemetery, Riverside Lutheran. They're all different churches around here. From the 1800s. 1855. $1839, age 29 years. Wow. Oh. 71 years, 1 month and 20 days. Died 1860. 1850? Aged 2 years. That's not very old. 1852. 4 months and 24 days. Wow, there's lots of them. Oh, this one you can't hardly read anymore. Wow. 1741 to 1801. Wow, no wonder you can't read that gravestone. It's pretty cool, but look at them. They're everywhere. There's more and more. And another area over here. Lots and lots.